Come to Kmart with me. Let's put a cleaning kit together for under $60. I'm a professional cleaner, and so this is going to be my opinion of the best things that you can buy in Kmart to use in your own home. And $60 is pretty cheap, guys, especially for things that are going to last you for a while. The only thing I'm going to assume that you already have is a vacuum cleaner, because reviews of Kmart vacuum cleaners might need to be a different video, but let's go, let's see what we can find. Now, Kmart has its own cleaning section, and there is such a variety of things here. There are so many things to choose from, but where are we going to start? We're going to start by grabbing ourselves a cleaning kit, something to put it all in. And I found this super duper cheap little tub from the bin section. It is a 7-litre grey rectangle flip top bin. I didn't even grab the lid for it because I'm only going to be using this for a cleaning kit. So got my little tub, and now let's go fill it up. We're going to need some brushes, and I could not go past this little doobie lacquer here. This is going to come in handy. I actually haven't really seen many things like this. It's a silicone brush, and what I love about it is it's got that flat side there, that skinny flat side, which is going to be great for wrapping a microfiber towel across and using in our window tracks. And any other little nooks and crannies that we've got, maybe that outside edge of the shower, that's going to be good for getting in there. I'm sure we'll find lots of uses for this. And next, we're going to need a scrubby-dubby grout brush. And I love these grout brushes on a handle, especially because I can just hook them onto the edge of my cleaning kit, and they just sit there so nicely. If they're a little bit wet, it won't matter because it will just air dry on the edge of that cleaning tub. Whereas if you throw it down into the bottom, sometimes you can get a little bit of a moldy mess down there in your cleaning kit. So it's nice when you're able to hang something over the edge of your cleaning kit like this. And that is going to be good for shower grout, even if you want to quickly do maybe just the kitchen floor around your kitchen sink where water splashes down and it gets that grout a little dirty. You can give that a scrub every now and then, or your bathroom floor. That's going to be good for that. We're also going to need magic erasers. A packet of 6 cleaning erasers was very, very cheap. I tested these, and I have to admit, you get what you pay for with these ones. They are kind of flimsy. I mean, they did the job. I used it on a little bit of a wall scuff mark, but have a look at that. It broke so quickly. So I think it's going to disintegrate quite quickly, which is not very environmentally friendly, the magic erasers, but they do remove those stains. So if you can get yourself a better quality magic eraser, do it. But if you're in Kmart, it's a few dollars, chuck it in your cleaning kit, it'll do the job. There are also 6 in there, so they will last you a while. If you're keeping on top of the cleaning, you won't have so many of those stains actually appear, so you won't need to use the magic eraser too much. But if you have any tarnish around the plug hole of your stainless steel sink, say that quickly 10 times. The magic eraser is going to remove those stains. Also good if you've got a ring around your bath where the bath water sits. Good for that. What else are we going to need from Kmart? Oh, Scourers. Can't go wrong with Scourers. Shower glass. If you've got build-up, put your product on that. Give it a scrub. It says non-scratch scourer. You might want to double check that first on your shower glass, just in an inconspicuous corner. But in my experience, these ones don't scratch. Do not, under any circumstances, use that on your stainless steel stovetop. It will scratch the living bejeebers out of it. We're only going to need, for our stainless steel stovetops, there's only one thing we're going to need for that, and that is some cloths. Now I threw 2 packets of cloths into my cleaning kit because, I love microfiber cloths, and it's nice to be able to just throw one into the dirty basket when it's dirty, rather than trying to wring it out and keep using the same cloth for multiple surfaces. So I like that there are 3 different colors here. There is a blue one, a gray one, and a green one. So you can color code different areas of your house. You can have one for the kitchen, you can have one color for the bathroom, and then you can have an all-purpose one that maybe you do your dusting and bedrooms and other rooms of the house. We're going to talk about glass cloths later though, because you can't find those in the cleaning aisle of Kmart. They're in a different section, but stick with me and I will show you where to find those too. Oh, and this one is going to come in real handy. This is a squeegee. Now these squeegees are not so good for your windows because they aren't such a great rubber blade, but they are perfect for your shower. And bonus points if you keep it in your shower all the time, and when you finish having a shower, you give it a quick squeegee. You are going to cut down the cleaning time in your house by so much by just doing that one thing. Squeegee off the walls and glass and even the floor as you finish in the shower, and you will find that you have to scrub a lot less because it is that water sitting there with any residual soap that starts to create that bacteria, that pink soap scummy looking stuff, which isn't actually mold. That's going to be another video. It's not actually mold, that pink stuff. It is a bacteria that grows in your shower and it forms when you leave that moisture in there. So removing the moisture will really cut down your shower cleaning time. Other places that this squeegee is going to be good for is if you've got a splashback behind your stove that is not tile with grout. If it is just maybe it's a mirror, maybe it's one of those pieces of glass that they put there, that dark glass, but you can soap that up to remove any grease and then squeegee it off. It's going to leave it streak free. You could use it on your bench tops. There's a few places that you can use one of these super duper cheap, handy little squeegees. Now I also got here a flat mop. I didn't used to be such a fan of flat mops until they created these bucket systems. Now the reason I didn't really like flat mops is because you had to change the head so many times, the flat mop pad. You had to change it over and over and over again every time it got dirty, because otherwise you were in the kitchen sink trying to wash it. If you've got dirt build up on there from your floor, trying to wash it, squeeze it out and then clean your floor again. It was just not the best system. But then they created these bucket systems. And so you fill up one side with hot water. Now I love using boiling water from the kettle. You might worry, oh, is that going to damage my floor if it's boiling hot? But I can assure you, and you can test this yourself. Once you put that boiling water in there, you put the mop pad in there, you squeeze it out. When you touch it, you'll find that it's actually not boiling any longer. The air has touched it and it's cooled right down and it's just very, very warm. And that warmth combined with whatever floor cleaner you're using in there is going to really help to lift any dirt off your floor. So you just fill up one side and then the mop pad, it squeezes in to the water, making it nice and wet and clean. And then as you pull it out, it wrings out all that water, meaning that the mop pad is now only slightly damp, because as we know, excess water on your floor, well, one, it takes a long time to dry, and two, it can be very, very damaging if you've got laminate, if you've got wood. You do not want to be getting that overly wet. Another thing I loved about this flat mop is that the stick is very long. Now I am tall, I am almost 6 foot tall, and I really struggle with short mop sticks. They can be so damaging for your lower back because you are bent over, and injuries as a professional cleaner or even just someone cleaning your own house, you do not want to injure yourself when you're cleaning your house. So make sure that your mop stick is the right size for your height. And this Kmart one gets a thumbs up from me. It also feels very sturdy. Now I've only had this for a week. I haven't had a lot of time to test it out yet, but it really does feel like it's a sturdy mop. For $30, that's got my double thumbs up. Now this is looking like a very adequate little cleaning kit. I have filled up this cleaning tub with so many things, but there is something else we're gonna need here, and it's a spray bottle. Now this spray bottle was so cheap. I have no idea how long this trigger spray is actually going to last me, but I have to say, I filled it up, I used 4-All, which I diluted into that spray bottle. It then becomes an all-purpose spray. Use whatever you've got, guys. You do not need to go out and buy 4-All, although I would love you to, because there are so many ways that you can use it to clean your house, and it could be just the one cleaning product that you keep in this kit. But look, if you've got something already that you can fill into this spray bottle, go ahead and do that. I really liked the way that this spray bottle felt. I cleaned a few areas of my house with it, and no complaints from me with this little spray bottle. And bonus is that it fits in our little cleaning kit that we've got here. But there is one thing missing, and it's one of my favorite things, because As you will find with these microfiber cloths, when they go through the wash, they start to become linty. It's just the way that these are designed. They are a very cheap material. Microfiber is a synthetic material, and there are little pieces of it that will come off into the wash, which is why they also can be seen as not very environmentally friendly because of the microplastics. There is just not a heck of a lot on the market at this stage to compete with them, especially when it comes to the effectiveness with the way that you clean with it. So my number one tip though for microfiber is to only wash it with other microfiber materials. If you wash it with cotton, it will have that linty effect much faster than if you're just washing it with microfiber. There's a way around this because we don't want lint left on our mirrors. We don't want it left on any of our high gloss surfaces. Like if you have those TVs that are like that glossy black, they can be a real struggle to dust because you dust them and then you look at it and you're like, why is there still dust on this? That's the microfiber cloths. So let's head over to the car section, the auto section. I think they call it the auto section. I don't know what they call it. It's the car section of Kmart, okay guys? And here we're gonna find ourselves my favorite glass cloths. These are also microfiber, but can you see this? Have a look here. It is smooth. Whereas the fluffy microfiber, you can really see those microfibers there. It is fluffy, it is soft. Some people really hate the feel of that microfiber because it is so textured, but these ones, these are really smooth. And look, I don't actually use that scrubby corner, but if you've got some soap scum build up that you've missed on your shower screen, you might find that scrubby corner does come in handy. But these, which are specifically for cars, oh, I'm just tearing that apart. These ones, quite large, really nice to clean with, especially with those mirrors and those high gloss surfaces that you don't want any lint on. So make sure you've got some of those. You only need 2. Pop those in your cleaning kit also. And there you have it, guys. A nice little cleaning kit from Kmart for under $60.